Hey, what's going on, guys? We got, man, look at all this green out here. We got Chris Weidman versus Lyoto Machida. And, man, I don't know. I'm not really excited about this fight at all. I think it's going to be a big bore fest. You know, I like Machida when he's knocking guys out. But, you know, I don't agree with this style of, his style of fighting. This elusive, runaway style of fighting. I mean, it's a good strategy if you can come in and knock the guy out, or come in and do some damage, and for the win. But if you're just going to run away for 5 rounds, and then I think it's, like I said, I think it's a good strategy. But I don't think at the end of 5 rounds, if it doesn't work, if you haven't beat the other guy down, I don't think you should get the win. Carlos Canet versus Nick Diaz. You watch that fight, and it's a great strategy. It took Nick Diaz out of his game and this and that. But at the end of the day, you didn't beat Nick Diaz. All you did was run away. Nick won 3 rounds out of that fight anyway. So I think that's what's going to happen with Chris Weidman and Machida. He's going to get his punches in, he's going to run away. Get his punches in a little bit and run away. And I just don't think you're a winner if you do that. I don't think you won the fight. This is UFC Fighting Championship. Okay? It's not karate or something where you're scoring points. I mean, it is because they're scoring points, but I don't know. I'm not excited about this fight. And, we'll see. I mean, maybe Machida can knock out Chris Weidman. Maybe Chris Weidman can take him down and beat him down. This is definitely a good challenge for Chris Weidman. But, how do you knock somebody out if they're running away? I mean, you could put a 14-year-old in there. Just to put this in perspective, you could put a 14-year-old in there and say, okay, Chris Weidman, go beat up this 14-year-old. And all the 14-year-old does is run away. Well, Chris Weidman's not going to be able to knock him out or submit him because all he's doing is running away. Now, say the 14-year-old didn't land any punches. Maybe I should have used a 16-year-old for an example or something, because it's definitely wrong. But you see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make a point. Say a 17-year-old lands no punches and all he does is run away. So you didn't beat him. You couldn't submit him, you couldn't knock him out. But does that warrant the win? So how is it any different if you come in, you land a few punches along the way, and you basically just run away? I really don't like this style of fighting, man. It's like 5 rounds of fighting, and really if you add up the actual fighting that they do, it's like 1 round of fighting. I mean, at that pace, running away, you'd have to fight 20 rounds to equal a 3-round fight that was a actual fighting. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm really getting pretty sick of that. I'm glad there's not more of that, because it does seem like people have been coming to fight lately. We get rid of, boring GSP and all that garbage. We're seeing Johnny Hendricks and Robbie Lawler. We're seeing guys, we're seeing a change in MMA. Look at, everyone thought Rory McDonald was just going to kind of take GSP's place. And I was like, oh, God, this is boring. And thank God Robbie Lawler came in and took it to him. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can see that with Machida. It's like, I am a fan of Machida when he's knocking people out, like I said. I do like the guy. But at the same time, I don't. Like the Musasi fight. It's like, and then, it's like, oh, man. These are fighters that I like, and they're losing because someone's running away from them. It's like, yeah, man. It goes against everything. All the things that you score points for, ring control and this and that and power punches. I mean, how are you getting power punches in if you're moving backwards? If you're running away, it's like, I don't know. It's really, I really don't like it, man. I really don't. Like, I don't even want to watch the fights if that's what it's going to be. It really makes me sick. You know, I mean, you better finish the fight if you're going to fight like that. And if not, then you should get a big fat loss because you didn't fight. And that's how I feel about that. Run away all you want, but if you don't finish the fight, then you should get a big fat loss, big time. No way in hell should you get a win or a championship win for that bullshit. Sorry, pardon my French. I don't usually swear, but that's what that is. And I know not too many people watch these videos, but I have to say it. That is absolute bullshit. If Machida gets a championship belt for running away and coming in and landing more punches, well, of course you land more punches. He just ran in and hit you and ran away. It's like, you know. So I don't know what Weidman's going to do, but maybe he can get on him or catch him. Weidman's undefeated, so, you know, maybe he can submit him. I don't know. That's a tough fight, though, man, under these judging conditions for Weidman. It really is, man. Unfortunately, that's what we're facing with this fight. But I'm not looking forward to it at all. I probably won't even watch it. I'll watch it after I find out what happens. So yeah, that's my take on that. Alright, man, I'll catch you guys later.